All right, we can go.
Good evening, welcome to Whale Sports TV. Getting ready for a girls soccer team here, and the coach is with us here, Phil. Team's hot, heavy. Congratulations, big victory Saturday.
It's early days yet, Dick. Halfway through the season, let's hope we can, keep going forward.
You played Pope John earlier this year?
Yeah, it was a 1-0 game. This team has, the ability to be really good, so we have to be careful, and they can go hot and cold, so you just never know what you're going to get with them.
Any changes with your team today that you're
we have a little injury to Sydney King, who took a bit of a smack on the shin on the Vineyard game, but hopefully nothing too seriously, so we dropped in freshman Philomena Topham, who's going to fill in for her, and that's pretty much it.
Good. Keep it going, and we're looking forward to another game. Paula's here today. She crawled out of the hospital bed to join me on the sidelines. Okay, we're getting ready here for the start of the game. Paula has joined me in the booth. Gino and Karen, Dick Herman here. I'd like to mention some of our fine sponsors who bring you the Wheel of Fall season. Sun Island Fuel, Congdon & Coleman Insurance, Don Allen Auto Center, Harbor Fuel, Island Lumber, Island Pharmacy, Kitty Murtaugh's, the Downey Flag, Joe Rapaki CPA, the Islander Package Store, the Sea Grow, Boys and Girls Club, Steamship Authority, the Beauty Bar, Jewelers Gallery, Rick's Paint and Maintenance, the Visitor Center, JB Drywall, Expresso To Go, Fast Forward, Rider Electric, Outdoor Power, Billy Built Automotive, Cottage and Castle, Nantucket Electrical Contractors, Killen Real Estate, Martin Bork Painting, Cowboys Meat Market, Santa's Rubbish Removal, Nantucket Health Department, Sushi by Yoshi, Randy, Alfred, Heating and Cooling, Island Fencing, Island Carpets, Valero and Sons, Faucet Man Plumbing and Heating, Nantucket Estate Jewelry and Fine Art, Ride the Wave, NRTA, The Boathouse, Fairgrounds Restaurant, Pumpkin Palm Farm, Something Natural, Highland Flooring, Champion Rentals, Island Variety, Sherburne Management, The Homestead, Nantucket Health Club, the UPS Store, BPC Architect, Just Do It 2 Sport Fishing, Island Kitchen, Artistic Tile Install, Keepers, Glenn's Island Seafood, Nantucket Folk Art and Wood Carving, Nantucket Architectural Group, Hatch's Package Store, Dan's Pharmacy, Murray's Toggery, Gray Lady Property Management, Geronimo and Dirty Paws Dog Wash, The Corner Table, and Holgate's Laundry. We thank all these fine sponsors for bringing you portions of the fall season, and we missed you last Thursday, Paula.
I missed you too.
At the boys soccer game. Phil sat in for you and did a great job, but now he's back coaching today.
And I'm back sitting here with
you. You're
you,
back sitting here, and you got your leg up.
You got my leg up.
We're gonna get the trainer over here. He's gonna get you an ice pack to.
I think if you have to be an anchor for Gino TV, you have to have knee surgery, because you had yours last year, and now I've had knee surgery, so it looks like Gino's up.
Gino's up next.
Gino's up next. But homecoming, Saturday was my first day out, and I lasted for the first half of the girls soccer game. What a game. Number one, the weather was pristine. It was just beautiful, impeccable weather. But these girls, Evelyn Fry opened up within the first 2 minutes of scoring, and she drilled it as if she was drilling a hockey puck from center ice into that net. It was brilliant, it was beautiful, it was clean, it was a ground ball. She is such a welcome addition to this team. And then I wasn't disappointed, because 5 minutes later, Waverly Brannigan ripped it down from the left side, crossed it in front of the net. Ruby DuPont did some creative feinting and footwork and drilled it in for a beautiful, and I mean beautiful, goal. And then came back and scored again. So my girl Ruby DuPont did not disappoint me.
Wow.
And exhaustion got me from being on crutches, so I had to go home after that. But thankfully I saw the first half, and I believe they won 6-1.
I heard 6-0, and
oh, was it 6-0?
That's what I heard, and so they beat the Vineyard. That's exciting. The boys tied the Vineyard 0-0.
I heard that was quite a game. Nicole Harniswager said that was just a nail biter. But how frustrating for Coach Brannigan, playing the Vineyard, home turf, and it's 0-0.
0-0, yeah. It's better than a loss, but it's so frustrating. Probably for both teams. I didn't see the game, but when you play 0-0, it's high. There must be so many points of the game that you look at and say, oh, we shoulda, coulda, got a goal here.
Exactly. Paige Albertson was great in the goal, but I was so proud of these girls because you feel as though they've become your, outside your soccer family, so to speak. And I'm familiar with the girls, some of them playing, half of whom I wouldn't know outside of the soccer field, but watching them, Lauren Dupree, Anna Stedman, they all just played beautifully. And congratulations to Anna Stedman, our homecoming queen.
Right.
And Paige Albertson was in the court, so congratulations to her. I asked Kim about it, Albertson, and she said, you know how Paige is.
Well, the king and the queen were both soccer players. The king was
Emmett Clark.
Emmett
That's
Clark,
right.
So soccer dominated the homecoming activities this weekend.
Absolutely love it. So today on tap we have John Paul II, which they beat earlier in the season, Dick.
1-0 on the road. He said, I try to pinpoint the coach, a home field dictated a better score today for Nantucket, and he said, John Paul runs hot and cold. It could be the same game. We could beat them by 3 goals. They could beat us by 3 goals. They get hot. They're a tough team to beat.
Yeah, normally when I hear John Paul coming, I think we're going to see a great game. I think we've covered one a couple of years ago. It was, I think, in the initial playoffs, if you will, and if you recall, it was literally dark when we were here with the floodlights on. That was John Paul II. So they usually come with a pretty substantive team.
Yeah. If you think of it, they're the only Catholic high school on the Cape. So a parent living in any part of the Cape, Mashpee, Sandwich, Nauset area, if they want their kid to get a Catholic school education, that's their choice. I mean, other than sending them off Cape, so they can draw from a good pool of kids, and they could put a good team on the field in any sport they play.
Now, is this considered league game or non-league?
This is a league game here.
And lastly, before we get into the dynamics of the game, football. What happened with football?
Football won big against Monomoy.
Nice.
I think the final score was 53-14.
Holy cow!
They just dominated them completely.
I saw Darian Duad at the Dr. Montos, and he broke his femur, and he had surgery up in Boston. But
he's going to be out. He's going to be out. He could be out the whole year for all sports.
Right.
Not only
that's painful.
Miss the fall season. He's a basketball player. He could miss basketball. And he's a lacrosse player. He could miss lacrosse.
I told him I wished it was my other leg. But right now, back to the action. Apparently, while I've had knee surgery, nobody fixed the scoreboard. Is that correct?
No, that's true. It's they have an 800 UPS number. We should take it upon ourselves to call and see if the pot is in transit.
I'm very happy to do that. I can play Doris Herrick and make the call.
Everybody knows what the pot is. Everybody knows what the pot is, and everybody says it's going to be done, but here we are.
I mean, are there ties to the mob as far as getting the wires? Who do we have to call? It shouldn't be that hard. We're halfway through the season. We just want the scoreboard.
We want the scoreboard to work, right.
So right now, John Paul is on the field. It is 0-0, and I guess we can kind of tap into who's on the field. We've got Paige Albertson between the pipes. She's a senior. That's going to be a big loss to Phil. And there's a couple injuries on the team, Dick. Luli Day has a fracture in her foot, I believe, or ankle. And Sydney King really dug up her knee the other day. She's on crutches. She is out. And Philomena Topham, who's a freshman, is playing for Sydney King. And those are tall shoes to fill. Sydney King does a great job in defense, but no doubt Philomena is going to rise to the occasion.
Philomena's only a freshman, so now she's getting her chance to play with the first team. That's always exciting.
And she's out there right now. Let's nod to Philomena. And the great thing is, well, she's a Topham, so she's an athlete, and she's got the best number out there, number 1.
Number 1.
So good luck to Philomena today in her first varsity full game. Right.
She's really tall for a freshman. Looking at her right in front of us.
She looks like an athlete. Right now, Rasha Kelly's been playing that corner beautifully all season. She played well on Saturday. They all did. It was. I wished you were there. It was a great game. And I was hoping to do Linguiça drive-through with you, but you weren't around. So it's too much for me to walk to the football stand.
That would have been a long walk for you, right?
You would have
really had to been hungry to walk from the.
I was
Bacchus Lane soccer field over to the football field to get your linguiça.
I think I said to Cayetani, are they making linguiça over there already? What's going on? So.
Oh, they were cooking early, yeah, because they fed all the teams.
Right now, Waverly Brannigan crossing it over to Lauren Dupree. She's been playing incredibly well all season. I love that front line that we have with Dupree, Brannigan, Rosha Kelly. Anna Stedman is in there right now. Congratulations to her. I guess we could call that the first drive of the day on John Paul, and not much of a kick, but a little momentum.
The goalie made a good play to come out, because if she didn't, Waverly was right there for it.
Nice trap by Philomena, good kick. This weather's too good to be true for this game.
Yeah, you really appreciate Nantucket when you get a day like this in October.
Yeah, it's a gift. Right now, I'm going to have to say, just as you were saying at the beginning, it's even Steven. Nobody's really making a major break here. You know, Nantucket could be pretty tired from that game against the Vineyard. They really put a lot out there, even though it was a lopsided win. They seem a little tired today to me, Dick.
Well, yeah, because
nice.
They haven't been in school since last Thursday.
Oh, there you have it.
So, you know, Friday was no school for the students because teacher workshop day.
Yep.
They probably had a practice Friday sometime.
Right.
And then they played the game Saturday.
Right.
And then Sunday is usually a non-practice day. And then Monday, the holiday, they might have got a practice in yesterday. I mean, the coach, you know, has to organize it, and it's harder to organize it without school being open.
Oh, what a dangerous cross
dangerous,
in front.
dangerous position there. Nantucket defended it, though.
Ruby DuPont right up the middle, nice crushing it. I like it, gets it up to Kelly. Well done. Maybe it was Ruby that I needed out there. She just brought this whole team alive right now.
Yeah,
well done.
They tried to get the pass over to Waverly, didn't connect.
She reminds me of Biz when she played soccer. Fast feet on the field, always wear the ball. Philomena's doing a great job back at defense. But this girl, number 5, is a little dangerous for John Paul, Dick. We got to watch her.
Nantucket forced her outside, so it was a long shot.
Stedman trying to get it back down. Yeah, they seem, there we go. Comes Ruby, nice hustle. She's got great footwork. I love her footwork. Oh, just a touch more on that. That would have been in, Dick.
Yeah.
Well done.
Nice setup there, but the defense closed in and blocked Waverly's shot before she could get it off.
Yep, they've got to hold on to that ball just one more step. One more step. When you feel like you want to give it away, just hold on to it for another millimeter of a second. It's going to be yours.
Nice job, Waverly.
Nice job by Ruby. Oh, she's got this. She's got this.
She got it. Oh, what a save!
Wow.
Big save there.
Big save.
I thought Nantucket was on the board, yeah.
I did too. She was beautiful in her presentation, her forwardness towards the net. And she had a good, strong kick, but that goalie's good. Are there a lot of flies here, or is it
there
me?
is. It's something to do with this heat.
Really?
They brought them out of their cocoons, is that what it is?
I think so.
Perhaps.
Are they those little fruit flies? They drive me crazy.
Oh, deep cross. Nice job. Kelly looking aggressive there, hustling for it, trying to find Dupree, dropping back. Andrew Trot Kilowa said to say hello
Oh, and good old Andrew.
to everybody. He's working at, what did he tell me, Strong Wings and maybe the middle school? New school. Nice hustle. Nice hustle, Caitlin Belanger.
Andrew,
Nice.
I want to see Andrew because he was in the news this summer making that save out at the beach.
That's what it was. I said to him, I said, you've been in the news recently for photography. I couldn't remember what it was.
Yeah.
And that's what it was. He didn't answer the question.
Yeah,
he's so unassuming.
I think he's
That's
probably kind of shy to talk about it too.
A fly just went in my mouth. I would think so. Well, that's just his nature. Ruby trying to find an opening, trying to get it to Kelly. They're going to score.
Ooh.
Oh! Lauren
Nantucket's
Dupree
keeping the pressure on now.
is really good.
Hey, Caitlin.
Really good.
That's you. What's that out there?
And where's your dad, Paul, today? Is he on the other side?
I saw him on the other side earlier. Yeah, there he is, right across. He's not filming. He's usually filming.
I think he was filming Saturday on top of his truck. I didn't walk down into the crowd. It was just a little too much for me.
Yeah, he's not filming today.
They got me to do it.
You're doing it for them?
Yeah.
See, they keep moving it back down in this direction, John Paul. If they connect with 14 and number 5 on their team, that could spell disaster. Remember when we first started covering them this fall, Dick? We thought, this could be maybe a 50-50 team. We were talking about the newness of them, a lot of novice players on the field. But this team has been playing really good soccer.
They're really starting to gel. That's nice too, because you got about 2 more. You got Phil's a good coach.
Great coach.
But you get in the beginning, Dick. It was
you got about 2 more weeks, and then you're into the playoffs.
Yeah.
So you got to keep improving, and they are improving on a regular basis.
And the assistant coaches, you give them credit as well. But remember the first game that we covered, and we were kind of like,
Yeah.
It was not the most exciting footwork soccer game. And even I left thinking, oh, this is going to be a long season. But my God, this team, I'd have to say each person on this team is really bringing something to the game that is unique, has made their own mark. Let's not forget Haley Johnson. She's been playing unbelievable.
When she changed positions, that was a big plus for the team.
And we talked about it that day on the air,
Right,
do you
yeah.
remember? There are some mob ties here. Somebody spilled the beans. Congratulations to Haley Johnson, by the way. She was named Whaler of the Week last week.
Right.
Love the Johnson girls, and was not surprised one bit, but congratulations to Haley. And I can't remember one on the boys' side. I think it was a football player. Get it away. Get it away. Get it away. Nice. Taking a hit for the team. Nice job, Haley. It was a football player, but I can't remember who that was. Up to Kelly. Got Ruby DuPont rushing up there. Waverly Brannigan. We have Stedman. We have Evelyn Fye. Philomena Topham in that back with Haley Johnson. And did you watch the Red Sox last night, Dick?
I did, yeah.
Oh my God.
Very exciting. I just wish they won like 4-1 last night and saved the other 12 to start off today.
I know. I was kind of like, really? At what point are we going to stop here? But you know, I talked to my mom, who thinks she is well versed with the Red Sox, but she said, "Oh, they're going to lose. They're in New York." She was Debbie on Saturday Night Live. I said, "Mom, really? You're supposed to be a Red Sox fan. What? Oh, they're going to lose." I might even shut the TV off. 16-1.
Unbelievable.
Didn't that set a record for like scoring or something, right?
It's the most the Red Sox scored, I think. They had it in the paper today. It was second on one list. I don't know if it was second in playoffs. I think it was second in playoffs, but it was the most the Red Sox scored.
Well, I'm hoping
I think it was Devontae. I was trying to find out who figured. I think it was Devontae
Usher.
Devontae Usher was the player of the week on the boys' side. I think he had 3 touchdowns. He had a great game against Monomoy. He could possibly be player of the week again because he ran back a punt, he ran back a kickoff, he ran in a touchdown, and then he ran in an interception, but they called it back because there was a penalty on the play. So he was scoring from all parts of the field on all different types of plays.
Philomena Topham dropped nice and deep into that corner, doing exactly what she should be doing. Great coverage. She is filling Sydney King's shoes nicely there. It's going to be frustrating for Sydney to be injured. But yeah, back to Usher and Red Sox. I lost my train of thought there for a second. Too many things going on. They're playing tonight.
They're playing tonight. First pitch is around 8:05.
I mean, are they just getting out of bed now after 16-1? I hope they have something left in the tank after that. I kind of thought they would, after a while, maybe tone that down or bring in second stringers, but who am I to say? I
Well,
don't know.
see, in baseball, you can't re-enter a game. You know.
Oh,
So-
that's right. Once you're out, you
So
can't go back in.
do you bring in subs towards the end of the game? Yeah, the last pitcher for the Yankees wasn't even a pitcher. The guy that pitched the ninth inning was the third string catcher. And why do you do that? Well, you do that so you don't use up a pitcher. You save him for, save a pitcher's arms. So they used the third string catcher to pitch in the ninth. And it was kind of funny because that's Brock Holt come up in the ninth, and he was looking for the cycle, and he did get the home run.
Right. I was
And
happy that
he was
did.
the first player ever. Imagine that, first player ever to get a cycle in a playoff game.
Wow. It's incredible.
What is that, Dick?
Cycle is getting a single, double, triple, and a home run
yeah.
all in the same game.
Love Brock Holt. I like J.D. Martinez too.
JD.
You mean in a
He's good.
playoff? Only
No, in a game.
In a
It's
game.
a cycle in a game. But Brock Holt did it last night, Gino. He became the first player ever to get a cycle in a playoff game.
That's incredible.
Yeah, that's. And I was listening to some of the talk radio today. The Yankees manager was getting beat up badly by the New York press because they felt he left the starting pitcher in there too long.
I wonder who's pitching for the Red Sox tonight.
Porcello tonight.
Pacello?
Yeah. So if he's on, the Red Sox could close it out tonight. If not, it goes back to Boston for a game Thursday, and Chris Sale will be pitching.
I hope they don't, because it gives me a reason to buy Ben & Jerry's ice cream so I can eat it while I'm watching the game.
No, you want to end it tonight. You don't want to bring the Yankees back to Boston. No.
Yeah, end it if we can end it. But then I was watching the Houston game. Is it Houston, the Astros? I was
Yeah.
watching. Yeah, they're playing well.
Everyone else is finished. Houston won theirs, and the Dodgers won theirs, and Milwaukee won theirs.
Interesting.
So it'd be nice if the Red Sox win tonight, because then they would have 3 days break, and the next round would start on Saturday.
Yeah, that would be perfect. Nice cross. We're probably more than halfway through the first half. Right now it's Nantucket 0, John Paul II 0. Ruby DuPont with a nice cross in front of the net, but nobody was really there to kind of bring that ball down and bring it home. They seem a little tired, I think, from Saturday, too.
Yeah.
They've kind of seen bursts of playing here.
It's part of playing Saturday. It's part of the long weekend. Getting back. Today had to be a long day in school. After the homecoming festivities. Remember, there was a dance Thursday night.
Oh, wow.
No school Friday, but then the team dinner. The Booster Club fed 320 athletes Friday night, meatballs and spaghetti, and
Wow.
used both sides of the cafeteria. Can you imagine that? We have 320 fall athletes. I mean,
Give credit
when
where
I was
credit's
there,
due.
there wasn't that many kids in high school. So I mean, the high school's almost doubled in the last 15 years or so.
Now, who's president of the Booster Club? Forgive me for not knowing, but
Scott O'Connor.
Scott O'Connor. Oh, and his wife. They do a great job.
Yeah,
A lot of energy there.
he does have a lot of energy. Yeah.
DuPont trying to make something happen. Getting in a little bit of a soccer jam over there. We've got Brannigan, DuPont, Evelyn Fye open, ready to go.
Yeah, too many bodies in one place. You want to spread them out.
Yep. You don't want to see too much blue together. It's not the way to play soccer. They're losing a little bit of their formation as to who's in what line. Let's go, Nantucket!
Who was in this game brought to you by Don Allen Auto Center. Come in and see the new 2018 Jeep Wranglers on sale at Don Allen Auto Center.
So fill me in, when do the boys play? Do they play this week, Dick? Are we going to be seeing each other again? Or
Boys don't have any home games this week, no.
they've had a really interesting, predominantly
road.
off-island schedule.
Yeah, they're on the road today.
Johnson there for the trap, looking for options, or outlets, as Phil likes to say. Where's Phil? It's going to be out. It's go, Philomena. Nice job.
Let's go! Take it back.
Nice job, Philomena, getting it back in there. Trying to get it up to 5.
Yeah, the boys are away today at John Paul and then away this Thursday at Falmouth Academy. Then they're home for their last 4 games.
So we'll pick
They're
a
home
couple
next Tuesday against Sturgis West, next Thursday Cape Cod Academy, and the following week they have Cape Tech and Sturgis East. So they have been on the road a lot, but they finish it up with 4 home games.
So we'll find a couple of those to cover.
One of those.
We'll do one of those games next week.
Absolutely.
Let me know if Tuesday or Thursday's better
Which
for.
game is going to be better, though?
That's what they're all good, but let's see which is more competitive, more to really get into.
Sturgis West is Tuesday. I don't know how they did against them first time around. Cape Cod Academy.
Come on, Rasha! Let's go, Rosh!
Probably Sturgis then, right?
You want to do Thursday, Cape Cod Academy?
Probably, yeah.
I think Cape Cod Academy is always a good game.
So we'll pencil in that next Thursday, Cape Cod Academy boys.
You got it. Hopefully by then we'll be talking World Series.
World Series around the corner.
Nice work! Way to work, girls!
Yeah, shame on my mother. I told her to take it back and say she was sorry. Please don't say that. Bad juju. Brannigan in motion. Stride for stride with the ball. Trying to hook it to the left. They've got good blockage, good defensive players, I have to say, Dick and John Paul. That's what's saving them right now. They're having a hard time.
Girls with a 7-2 record, Paul. So
I know, you missed a great game on Saturday.
They get another victory too. That's when you get them a home playoff game. So that's.
I was beyond thrilled, as kind of uncomfortable as I was on crutches, to at least see the first half of the Martha's Vineyard game. It was a great game. It did not disappoint. And I was surprised.
Girls are also home again this Thursday with Falmouth Academy, and they go on the road Cape Tech. So they have three games in 4 days this week.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot. And an unidentified 2-year-old is on the field. And Mr. Cozart, I think the grandmother's behind. Did you see that? The ref ref had to go over to talk with him. You're in a timeout. You cannot be on the field.
We're about 22 minutes in, so about 18 minutes left in the first half. Still 0-0. And the first time these two teams played, it was Nantucket 1-0. So very even teams here.
Oh, nice hustle.
Good save by Paige.
Speaking of Paige,
we found Paige's bumper sticker here, Gino.
Power and protection.
Power and protection with Paige.
Mr. Herman has it on his headboard.
I was going to stick this on Paula's back when she wasn't looking.
There you go.
You want it on there?
Sure, why not?
Let's see if I can get it off here.
Power and protection.
Power and protection.
That's a good shot, actually. I like that.
There you go. Oh, Paul's got a new jersey.
Paige, power and protection. I want a bumper sticker with my name on it.
Oh.
Number 8 going into the game. Lily Bartlett. Let's go, Lily.
You gotta hobble out there with your crutches and show Paige your jersey at halftime.
Here you go. I will. Alyssa Jenkinson entering the game as well. Time for changing of the guards. Nice job, Evelyn. All right,
we don't have a ball boy or ball girl on this side.
Brannigan Inc. is on strike today. Where are they?
Yeah, where are they? Yeah.
It's a nice day. They're probably at the playground or maybe playing their own soccer game.
There's one young lady on the other side, but none on this side.
Nice job by Haley Johnson.
Uh-oh, Five's quick.
Player of the week. Yeah, Five's really quick.
Good defense there.
But you know what? Rennie Waddle, who's played defensively that position all season, nice job, great hustle, came over, interrupted play, but a J.
Is this school in
J3?
Yes.
Oh, that girl's dangerous.
Yeah, she got off a good shot there, and again the wind plays tricks with that, and Paige was in great position there, and got up on the corner. Luckily, the ball carried over the crossbar, because that would have been trouble if it was anywhere near the crossbar, Paul. Even though Paige was in position.
Yeah, thankfully it didn't drop down, as we've oftentimes seen. You're always great about kind of figuring out the wind and how it's going to affect play and drop, but it just sustained, thankfully so.
Well, right now,
JP
has the advantage with the wind going
Yeah.
in this direction.
And they're
so if
picking up
Nantucket can keep them from scoring this half, it's going to bode well the second half, because they will have the wind end of the field.
And they seem to be picking up the pace for some reason. John Paul.
Yes.
They're infiltrating well past that line. Remember, we've got a couple of injuries, we've got a few new players in there, so the rhythm is a little bit different, and that could be affecting the play as well. But certainly not for effort. Lily Bartlett with the throw-in. Let's go, Nantucket. See, if you notice, a lot of the players are flat-footed right now. That's always a bad sign when they're not moving around to make options.
Right.
They're tired.
And Nantucket's going to find some way to get some energy back, because
Yeah.
John Paul is certainly up their energy level. Nantucket hasn't answered.
When you see players not in perpetual motion on their feet, even if it's just a side-to-side momentum, feigning a move, that's, as I'm looking at them right now, it's just they're a little weary. It's going to be interesting the second half.
Portion of this first half brought to us by Fairgrounds Restaurant, where friends meet. Check out Nantucket Sports Bar, Pudley's Pub. Check the Red Sox tonight at Pudley's Pub, Fairgrounds Restaurant.
Is it still 7:40 game time?
It's a little past 8 tonight. I think it's like 8, maybe 8:10.
It's past my bedtime. I'm just not
Yeah.
going to work, you know.
Are you serious?
No. You kidding? I'm like, so
Yeah, I was gonna
I
say.
make coffee so I can stay up late, and then I can't go to sleep is my problem. No, I want to see the game. This is history. Nice trap. Let's go, Nantucket!
It was interesting. The Red Sox, not the Red Sox, the Bruins played a matinee game yesterday against Ottawa in Boston, and they won the game, I think 4-2. But anyways, in the middle of the game, the fans break out with a Yankee, you know what, cheer.
Love
the
that cheer.
Yankees blank. The Yankees blank.
Rhymes with duck.
Rhymes with duck. The Yankees rhymes with duck.
Rhymes
Right.
with-
Right.
We don't want to say
Say
that.
suck on TV.
No.
Yankees suck. You can't say that on TV.
No.
I went to a Catholic grammar school. I went to a Catholic grammar school,
It's a
Gino.
local
That was
TV
not
station.
acceptable.
Yeah, exactly.
You're living in.
I mean, you people are brought up with Supreme Court Kavanaugh can say anything, but not me.
No comment. No comment.
Come on, Paul.
12 minutes.
Don't hold it back.
I'm
Well,
not going there.
This is an adult program.
Not going there.
We used to advertise this as a family program, Gino. All of a
Right.
sudden it's an adult program?
Yeah. As long as you're nice and you show respect, you say what you want.
I will say this, Saturday Night Live, Matt Damon did a brilliant Brett
Yeah.
Kavanaugh. Whether you're for Kavanaugh or you're not,
Yeah,
he nailed it with the guzzling of the water, the flipping of the papers,
Yeah, he did a great job.
the sniffling. I mean, he had every little nuance down. I thought that was great. And Klobuchar, Senator Klobuchar, played by Debbie Downer, she was brilliant too. Lindsey Graham, each character was spot on in what they brought, but that's my only political statement. How's that? I wear my politics on my dress. What does it say?
Page.
Power and protection. On my dress.
Let's
go, Evelyn.
I want to see urgency.
We should prop you right in goal there with your crutches and
We might have to
take
get
a
that
shot. Take a shot. See if you can make the save.
Never know. Never know. Evelyn, nice job the other day with your opening goal. I was very impressed. To the point I put it on your mom's Facebook page.
Ooh, Nantucket couldn't get to it.
All right, let's go, Nantucket. We need a momentum. We need a score here. Evelyn, let's go.
You guys are like famous.
Only on our minds.
And only in our heads, yeah, please. How precious is that?
You guys are famous.
All the kids watching.
I don't think it's so much the kids. I'm like in the supermarket. I can't tell you how many. Some of the retired ladies are like, we listen.
They love it.
We listen to you and Mr. Herman and the jokes, and I'm like, oh Lord.
Wide open.
Ooh, Lily Bartlett down, but great hustle. They've got to break this girl down, number 24. She's a little bit. Nice job, Philomena. Nice block.
Ooh.
See, White is controlling this game right now, Dick. I don't like this. Let's go, Nantucket!
Yeah, Nantucket's back on their heels a little bit, and they don't want to get back on the heels. They want to take the play to
Absolutely.
John Paul.
Nice hustle by Philomena. Nice hustle, nice job. Way to go, Lily. Now they're picking it up a little bit. Ooh. Caitlin Belanger, nice job. We all need Dean's job. He just shows up when, you know.
Wanders in.
Wanders in.
He's on Florida at the time. He's ready to head back to Florida here.
Him and I in that Dodge Ram last year going to the sectionals game with that like V8 powered engine. Driving with the lights not on because we thought they were on. It was dark out, and then I'm like, oh my God, we don't have the lights on. You're not hearing this, Marion Stanton. About 10 minutes left to go in the first half, Dick. It's 0-0.
You're probably right on. We'll talk to our official friend next time he runs by us and get the exact thing. But I have about 9.5 minutes.
9.5 minutes on a beautiful day. Kelly controlling the ball in that corner. A lot of people out for the game today. Beautiful game day.
I think I've killed about 18 of these little fruit flies flying around here.
I know. It reminds me of love bug season when I lived in New Orleans.
You can see all these little marks on my score sheet here. These are squishes.
I've had one go in my mouth. I don't have any fruit with me. I don't know what they're going for. Nice job, Ruby. Oh, nice stroll by Brannigan, trying to get it up there, but they've kind of lost that continuity up front there.
I'd be very happy if Nantucket keeps it 0-0 here. It'd be nice if they scored a goal, but you don't want to give John Paul a goal here because they have the win. If you're looking at the flags going down the field, I think when they switch and go the other way in the second half, Nantucket's going to take advantage of that. So
I'm hoping you're right, Dick. And something tells me you are.
But right now, you still got another 8 minutes to go, and you don't want to give John Paul any rush.
Ooh. Let's go! All right, they're bringing it down. Paige is ready. Johnson trying to clear it.
9 feet. Cut.
See, number 5, she's the one that worries me on John Paul II. She's good. 7's got game 2, Dick. He had it.
Oh, you bud. Go up. Go give up.
Get up there, Waverly. Go, go. But notice where blue is, Dick, as the balls move forward towards the net. They're playing too far back, and they're playing catch up here. They can't lose that. that midi line to set the ball up, and they're failing to do that right now. Let's go, Haley! Rennie Waddle with the ball. Nice job.
You see when they get those clearing kicks, how the wind gives it a nice ride down the center of the field. Nantucket, it's been playing that well, but I think they can take advantage in the second half.
You can tell they're a well-coached team by the fact that they're not crossing it in front of the net when it does go down
Well done, Wade.
to the offense.
Nice try.
You know, they're utilizing the sidelines beautifully, staying away from the middle, which is the danger zone.
Need pressure on every ball.
Topham's going to be challenged here by 7, but she's nice cross. Back to John. Oh,
Oh, a
what
nice
a
kick.
kick. Wow, nice job, Haley.
Ryan, get in for Brian.
Wow, what a kick.
Nice move by Wave.
If that hit my knee, it would probably be broken
Yeah,
again.
you would have broken it.
Haley Johnson.
I would have protected you.
Yeah. The Johnsons, I wonder what they eat. They're all athletes, all 4 of them. I'm going to ask the mom.
Who's this young lady here? She stepped aside to let the ball come right at us.
This is Katie Gentner.
She didn't.
She played well on Saturday.
She didn't protect us. She just moved aside so the ball kept coming right towards us.
Katie Gentner is not only pretty on the soccer field, but she had, the other day I was watching her on Saturday, she had French braids in on each side. I thought yeah, I love it when the girls do that.
Evelyn, take the corner.
I have a thing about the hair with athletes, like out of the face, tied back.
Good job, Lauren.
Nice job, Lauren. She's been playing exceptionally well, this girl, all season long.
Portion of this game brought to us by Sun Island Fuel. Competitive prices, Sun Island Fuel, 5 Sun Island on. Here's an in.
Wow,
Oh!
what a
There you go.
There it is, there it is.
Lily Bartlett. Oh my gosh.
There's nobody there.
Oh no, that was Evelyn Fye.
Yeah, so they got a couple chances there.
Here comes Dick. That's got your name on it. I know it.
Do it again, Evelyn. Let's go.
Almost got here, Gino. If she wasn't there, would have got
I
through.
know it.
Evelyn Fye is like a breath of fresh air. We've got some great athletes on this team, but she has just brought it up a notch. I love watching her play. Her sister's playing at Boston College hockey.
Wow.
She went to Tabor, where my girls went, and played hockey there, and now is at BC. She's an Eagle, so congratulations to Jillian Fye.
That's great.
She is at the wrong school on Comm Ave, as you
I
and I
know,
both
I
know,
know.
but you know.
At the other end of
At the other end
Comm
of Comm. Speaking of which, BU and BC are going to be playing hockey at the end of November at Aganis Arena. I guess they haven't played in a while, is that right?
No, they play every year.
Then why were they making such a big deal of it the other day? I saw a little blip that came through on my phone.
I don't know. Maybe it's something else is going on that weekend.
They were talking about the rivalry. That's why I thought maybe did I miss
Well,
a beat with that?
they meet. They meet every second or third year in the Bean Pot, and
Right.
they always
the
have
Bean
a home
Pot.
and home. Yeah, no,
Do you
they
know,
play every year.
It is so hard to get tickets for the Bean Pot, Dick.
Oh yeah, well, how it's changed over the years. Yeah.
Yeah, you could almost give them away 30 years
Yeah.
ago. Now it's like $500 seats. I'm like,
Yeah,
for
now,
the Bean
yeah,
Pot?
now what?
Crazy.
What bothers me about it is that it becomes the place to be seen at.
Yeah.
So, people are going now that really don't
Follow
care who
collegiate hockey,
B
yeah.
or BC. I mean, they
Right.
could be alumni, they could not be alumni, but
Right.
we got Harvard and Northeastern in the mix, so they just want to show up. They don't care who wins the hockey game. They just want to say, "Oh, I was at the Bean Pot."
Northeastern's been playing well. I never think of hockey as my go-to hockey team, so to speak. Women's hockey at Harvard has always been strong. That's Brian DeRocha.
They're trying to get the
Who's a
women's
BU boy.
program. Yeah, they're trying to get the women's program on par with the men's and have their own Bean Pot too. And someday it will be there.
And maybe, you know what, I should maybe take that back. Ted Donato's been doing a great job coaching there. And he's actually from my hometown. I just never think of it at the same level as like a BU or a BC. So perhaps that was not a nice statement. Oh, we've got her back in here, which is making me excited. I love
What do
watching
you got
her.
for time, Dick?
I have
Sneak
about
away.
2 minutes.
Sanika Weber is in the game.
I don't think we've had much stoppage yet. It could be under 2 minutes. The official's looking at his clock here on a regular basis, so it's close.
I'll tell you what the turning point of this game is, and I don't know if you think what I think. With Lily Bartlett going in and Evelyn Fye, there's a whole new infusion of energy, and I'm also going to give a nod to Sanika Weber. She's played well. They've just pulled her into the game now, Dick, so maybe they've been saving fresh legs, I don't know, but I kind of like seeing a little bit of the rhythmic change here.
That's it.
That's it.
All right, so we have played one half here, and it's 0-0. We'll take a break and be back with second half action.